He ain't brassed it, got Looe. Oh, I have it, Looe. Looe Cornwall. But my lovely mate, where is he? Him there? Well, he's all right. He's not that lovely.
Honey!
Oh, she's here, my little darling. Oh. Right, let the adventures begin. We're at West Wayland Touring Park. It's a family-run business, and it's got quite a lot going for it, actually. First of all, it's got a nice big field, which is touring caravans, motorhomes, tents, and the field is on a slight slope. So if you come in, bring some raise. It's got a toilet block right in the middle of the actual field itself, so there's obviously men and women's toilets, plenty showers, a dishwashing area and a sanitation area as well. Now the beauty of this, you're only paying £5 per person per night to stay on this site. That's at high peak as well. Off peak is much cheaper, about £3 odd. Electric's £3 a night, and a gazebo like this is £1. You've got to put the awning up, it's £2. Within a very short walking distance is you get fresh water. There's bins here, and also if you book over the telephone, you don't need to pay a deposit. They just put your name on a little tab where your actual pitch is. And so all you do is just turn up and then pitch up and then obviously pay the money. They also have static caravans you can hire for a week or two, or you can actually buy a static caravan on here if you want to. Also there's pitches that you can rent on a yearly basis, I think it is, for your touring caravan or your touring motorhome if you fancy staying here for a season. Polperro and Looe are only a few miles outside of where it is, so it's like bang the centre. I think there's a couple of miles to Polperro, and the same as to Looe. Now I've heard off a couple of people that have been here before that you can actually walk along the beach. Now if you walk into Looe, I think part of the cliff side's collapsed, so they've made some kind of walkover. Not tried it yet, but no doubt we'll have a look later on. But we've not walked to it yet because we've only been here one night. There's actually a bus stop outside as well. There's no bus stop as such, but you walk outside and there's a grid you stand near, and I think you just wave a bus down to either Looe or to actual Polperro. If you do fancy staying on this site, I'll put a link in the description below, and no doubt you just go on there and have a look at the details of what this family-run site is all about. There's no entertainment, there's no swimming pool, so hence the reason why it's so cheap. The site also has a little shop that sells everything from food for us, food for animals, toys for the kids, parts of the stuff for your caravan, like electrical stuff and that. It also has a little sort of cafe at the back if you want to get a brew from a machine and just sit there and have a drink in that. It's got all sorts in there. It's really good. Open from 8:30 till 6 o'clock. It also has a little chippy van called Vinny's Chip Shop or something or other. But I know that stays open late because we come past at 8 o'clock last night and it was still open, so it probably open up till 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. If you want fish and chips. Right, we're going to walk into Polperro, which should take us less than an hour, I reckon. We're going to try the main road route, which no doubt Andrew and June know quite well. Oh, June doesn't know anything. She knows nothing. Andy does. Well, we're following him, but no idea. We probably don't know where he's going either. Welcome to Polperro, named after a Polperro, which means harbour. So let's have a walk down and have a look round what Polperro has to offer. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the wrong way to do it. In my opinion, that's the right way. See, cream first and then jam after. See, Sharon's doing the same. We're at war with these two now. They've broken the code. Well, ladies and gents, the cream and jam debate, I decided to ask the owners of the little cafe which way it is in Cornwall, and they said jam first. So it looks like I've lost that one. But I personally think they still tasted nice with cream on first anyway. Well, unfortunately, the tide's out. We can't catch the ferry over to Looe, so we're walking up to the top end of Polperro and catching the buzz instead. Caravan site, it's got a car boot sale on one of its spur fields, and the car boot sale is in cooperation, whatever you want to call it, with a vintage show as well, of the old cars and stuff like that. So let's have a look round. Good morning. Bit misty today, as you can see. Right, it's the last day on West Wayland Touring Park in Cornwall. We're venturing on to other places. Andy and June are going home. I'd just like to thank Andy and June for some fantastic company for the long weekend we spent here. Brilliant company, great laugh, as always. And I'd also like to thank you, my lovely viewers and my subscribers, for watching and putting up with the videos that I make. Thank you again, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. See you again.